Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here, and we're having a beautiful day for a January 2nd of any year, but of 2023. What a beautiful day. We're in the mid-50s and almost no wind. Just a light breeze, and not all the time. A gust, but it's like almost nothing. So, super excited to be out here with my E-flite 300. Big thanks to Mom for picking this airplane up for me, and I'm excited to get it in the air. I'm going to take off in mid-rates. Let's get it. All right, guys, the light breeze that we do have is coming from the pond or the church, maybe even just a little bit, but it isn't too bad. We're just going to take off from right to left. Let's do it. So she turned around on me. I was trying to hammerhead and then bring it back. Look at that, man. It looks beautiful. I am flying with the 4S 5000 in there that I picked up when I bought the Beechcraft. It is rolling to the right just a little bit, so we're gonna do just a little bit of trim. There we go, full rudder. And she needed a little bit of the throttle. I was probably about 3/4 throttle trying to hold that knife edge. She's still wanting to roll just a little bit to the right. Let's take it up into a nice big lazy loop. Again, I am flying in mid rates. I do have this airplane set up on 3 different rates. And mid is plenty for anything other than 3D type of airplane, or 3D type of airplane flying. And you can see the roll rate at low speeds even are pretty aggressive, and even in mid rates. And it gets really, really crazy if I try to put it in high rates. So we'll stay here at least until I'm ready to try to do some really interesting 3D stuff with this airplane. It won't be today. I think I do have the rudder set up on full throw all the time. Just some Expo mixed in. So that's how I can get that knife edge going. It was going away from me just a little bit. Let's bring it on around if I can. I just struggle with that knife edge when it's coming from left to right, but it's something I plan on working on this year. I want to get it locked in pretty good. We'll stay above that lamp post until I clear. There we go. Keeping it in pretty close, guys. Just a little bit of pressure on the elevator. And that's kind of how I like it, so that I know which way I'm moving the stick. When I'm putting a little pressure in the invert, it kind of is like a reminder to me that I need to push to keep it in the air. So a little bit of a tumble at the top there, and it came out perfect. Hit the throttle, a little bit of up elevator, trying to, not for the climb, that was all rudder, but I was giving a little bit of elevator because it's pushing away from me just a little bit. And I was giving it a little too much rudder, and that's why it was climbing that last time. staying above the trees. A little bit of power, but nice thing about the 300 is even at slow speeds it handles a little bit better than like a old Warbird in these turns. You know, if I was doing that with the Beechcraft or like the new airplane, the P-47, it would twist and go straight down. But nice thing about a 3D airplane is it's kind of designed to do some slow stuff. You do have to respect it a little bit, but you can see it does want to slow down a little bit. I got it out there a little ways for doing something like this. A lot of times it's a little easier to tell what it's doing when you slow it down like that if you got it right up close. I'm using the rudder to turn it. And it's kind of interesting is the wings were kind of staying, they were rocking, but they were holding themselves true. There, I'm using the rudder to bring it around. But see, I wasn't fighting it, I was just letting it do its thing. This is full up elevator and mid rates, and it just kind of is doing that Harrier type thing. So I love flying this airplane. This is one of the airplanes that I fly the most, even on the simulator. I do like to fly the bigger, on the simulator, the big gas type airplanes a lot too, but you know, this is, you know, for one that I have that I want to practice, this is a good one. Bringing it in dead stick and then picking up the throttle as I leveled out. Take it up, roll it, and bring it under. With the 5000, I could get quite a long flight with this airplane, but I don't want to keep you guys too long. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. And there we go to inverted, and we'll push it over the top. Let's roll it upside down again. And we'll take this up and we'll pull it under. The timer is starting to click down, so just to hold my pattern, even though I didn't fly in a pattern, but I did take off from right to left, so we'll land right to left. So we'll take it out here over the tall grass, letting it slow down. I am actually dead stick. There we go. Well, I'll take it. One nice thing about this airplane is you don't need a really long area to land it. What a blast. I love flying this airplane. I know the design for the airframe and everything isn't, I think the fuselage is an old FMS design, and but it's still a lot of fun. So guys, just super happy to be out here flying today. Glad you guys took the time to watch the video. January 2nd and 55 degrees and almost no wind. I mean, this is better than some of the summer days. I can't believe I don't even have a coat on. Is that nice? Big thanks to the Lord for just an absolutely beautiful day. It's cloudy, but man, I'm sure that's got something to do with keeping the heat in. Oh, and the E-flite Extra 300, man, what a beautiful flying plane. I know that the last time I flew it, people were commenting how E-flite has raised the price on this one just way too high, but if you get a chance to pick one up, maybe secondhand or something, or if you're willing to pay the extra dollars to get it with the bind and fly or whatever, I'll have it linked in the description so you know what you're looking for. And man, this is so much fun. I got it locked in, and I'm just having a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody's support. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.